We begin with a look at the helicopter's advanced targeting and sensor array.
The U.S. Air Force is conducting tests on the AH-64D Apache's weapons systems.
Ground crews carefully prepare munitions, moving missiles from storage containers.
Periodic inspections and careful handling are essential for all weapon systems.
Specially trained personnel lift and secure each missile onto the launch rails. Ammunition handling inspections are a periodic check of the helicopter's systems.
Multiple crew members work in concert to safely attach the ordnance.
Each attachment is carefully inspected to ensure it is secure and ready.
The helicopter is also being fitted with rockets, which are loaded individually into the pod.
Here, a Marine crew services an AH-1Z Viper in a field environment.
Crews load rockets into the pods, preparing the aircraft for its mission.
Multiple teams work on different systems simultaneously to ensure readiness.
This soldier is loading defensive countermeasures, such as flares, into the dispenser.
Meanwhile, a different crew feeds belts of 20mm rounds into the Viper's ammunition system.
The ammunition belt is carefully guided to prevent jams in the feed system.
Inside a utility helicopter, crews prepare ammunition belts for door-mounted machine guns.
Final checks include topping off the defensive countermeasure systems. Simultaneously, 30mm cannon rounds are loaded and machine gun belts are prepped.
The soldier completes the loading of the rocket pod, filling each tube.
Crews in different locations continue the arming process, loading rocket systems. In some cases, the entire rocket pod is mounted as a single unit by a team.
After operations, maintenance is essential. This soldier is servicing the chain gun.
Crews in the field perform systems checks on the newly attached rocket pod.
We see the empty rocket pod of a Viper and the 20mm training rounds used for its cannon.
Crews continue to fill the ammo boxes, while others use tools to guide rockets into place.
Inside another craft, a soldier prepares a belt-fed weapon as checks continue on the Apache. Electronic tests verify the connection between the munitions and the helicopter systems. Ammunition is carefully unboxed and arranged in belts before being loaded into the aircraft. At a forward arming point, pallets of missiles and rockets are staged for quick reloading. Soldiers unpack individual practice rockets from their containers, preparing them for loading. The practice rockets are carried to the helicopter and loaded into the 19-tube pod.
The crew works methodically to fill each tube in the pod.
Other crews use specific tools to ensure the rockets are properly secured within the pod.
At the same time, soldiers load 30mm training rounds for the Apache's chain gun. With all systems armed and checked, the ground crew clears the aircraft.
The Apache lifts off, its mission beginning with support vehicles visible below.
We We now see the perspective from a door gunner's seat in a utility helicopter.
A door gunner operates a machine gun, while a Viper takes off from its field location.
Attack helicopters operate in various conditions, here flying over a foggy, wooded area. A Viper demonstrates its agility in the air.
The gunner scans the terrain below, flying low over marshlands.
Another gunner watches over a desert. On a range, an Apache fires a salvo of rockets.
The rockets travel toward their targets. A gunner is silhouetted against the bright desert sky.
While gunners provide security, larger helicopters transport personnel over the sea. Soldiers and crew fly over the ocean, while other helicopters patrol the coastline.
The door gunner maintains a watch over the water as the flight continues. This crew flies over a completely different landscape of green agricultural fields.
On a larger transport, crew members are silhouetted as they man guns on the open rear ramp.
A gunner sits ready by the open door during a low-level flight over the sea.
An AH-1Z Viper is seen maneuvering over the water, as viewed from the ramp of a transport.
On another training range, an Apache engages a target by firing its rockets.
A door gunner fires his .50 caliber machine gun during a desert training exercise.
From a chase helicopter, we see a Viper maneuvering skillfully over the mountains.
An Apache performs aerial maneuvers. A gunner surveys the terrain, where mountains meet the sea.
From the cockpit, we see a rocket launch. A gunner fires at a target in the water.
The gunner engages ground targets, with dust plumes visible from the impacts.
A minigun operator also engages targets, as passengers observe from inside.
This view shows the complex ammunition feed system for a side-mounted cannon.
A Viper patrols the clear skies, while a door gunner scans the coastline below.
From the open ramp, a crew member fires the .50 caliber machine gun at targets in the sea.
This first-person perspective gunner shows the gunner reloading his weapon in flight.
A crew member mans the ramp-mounted gun on an Osprey, providing rear security.
This helicopter is equipped with a door-mounted machine gun and an external rocket pod.
The ramp gunner fires short, controlled bursts into the water as part of the drill.
A view over the machine gun shows the marshy terrain. Another gunner operates a minigun.
Crews operate a variety of systems, from miniguns to heavy machine guns. The gunner fires at the water, with empty casings ejecting from the side.
This interior view captures the machine gun in action during the desert flight.
The pilot scans the landscape, as does the minigun operator, ensuring all-around observation.
A ramp-mounted minigun fires at the water, demonstrating its high rate of fire.
Passengers inside the transport observe the gunnery practice from the open ramp.
The scene shifts to a busy desert airfield. with multiple helicopters in operation.
On the tarmac, Apache helicopters taxi, preparing for their next assignment.
After the mission, pilots disembark and confer with the ground crews.